Hey world! Make sure this is going well here. So hello, it is Jenée. And I am on here talking about my Faith Forward Fearlessly podcast. So just wanted to let you guys know, I hope this is actually taping. Wait a minute. I hope this is taping. Okay, well, so anyways, welcome. Thank you for joining me on my podcast. So I wanted to tell you what my podcast is actually about. And Faith Forward Fearlessly for me is just pretty much about my journey and now being an entrepreneur. Let me just tell you, I empower former transitioning professionals, such as myself, in navigating with just complex balances of life, their commitments, and just the growth, and guiding them to just conquer the fear of being overwhelmed, and just to have unwavering faith and integrity. I'm all about my integrity. Just stay authentic is what this podcast is going to be about, and just being able to persevere like I've been doing in life, all anchored by faith for the most part. Also, what this podcast is pretty much going to be about is just staying true to yourself and being there for yourself. You know, I too did not have faith at one point versus fear. I had lots of fear in different areas. Unfortunately, one stemmed from when I was in the corporate world, and I am grateful for it, all of the knowledge. I have 20 years of HR expertise in the corporate world. However, unfortunately, I was at the good old boys club is what I called it, because I was the minority. I was the only Black female on the executive staff level. And for me, unfortunately, it was a toxic environment at times, kind of being the only one at the top. Like, who do I turn to? I was the HR manager, plus I had many other roles that I had to conduct, just being treated unfairly at times, belittled by other management, as I called them, again, the good old boys. And it was very, very difficult to move on, but my faith saw me through so much. So that's what this podcast, Faith Forward Fearlessly, is going to be about for the most part going forward. So you'll be able to, see me a lot on Fridays, and I'll be talking about just many different things. And the reason why I decided not to even go back into the corporate world, again, I'm grateful for it. I still have many wonderful connects and business partners and friends in the corporate world, but it was time for me to start my own businesses. You guys, I started 5 businesses when I left the corporate world and that toxic environment. And I narrowed them down through the last few years to 3 successful businesses. 3. They're all different. So you know how they say, oh, well, kind of put your eggs in one basket and just go with that. And I'm like, no, that's not me. I got so many great ideas and I want to do it all and save the world and all these things. But for me, what worked is narrowing them down from 5 businesses to 3. Let me tell you, my one business is I'm an uplifter. So I actually help other entrepreneurs with their businesses because I too went through it. And I know how it feels to grind, to chase money, and to just make it work and not have to go back and have that anxiety and fear, That's my first business. I also I piggyback onto that first business by being a speaker. And so I actually, believe it or not, had fear of speaking at one point in time. And then I joined an amazing community. And I guess I can say it. It's actually under Jeremy Anderson and Eric Thomas, for those of you who knew who that is. But they have been such blessings, just kind of guiding me through that and to be able to speak now, and just to empower people and to let them know that you can do this. I didn't think I could do it. You guys, I didn't think I could even get through making a reel, doing what I'm doing right now, because I was in the corporate world. I was running things on the executive level staff, So I had a lot of anxiety going on at one point, like, how am I going to do this? I don't even know how to post, let alone do a reel and put myself out there. Well, here I am running 3 successful businesses. So those are the 2, piggybacking. And then the third one is a whole different business, you guys, and lots of people already know about it because you've tasted it. I have a homemade pound cake business. It is lemon, chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla homemade pound cake. I do it for like the holidays. Let me show y'all. Y'all think I'm playing? Here's one of my cakes that a customer ordered. There are many because it's the Christmas holiday. I ship nationally. Like, I literally launched this year and shipped nationally for one of my businesses. Again, I have 3. So it is so doable, It's even doable for those who are still in the 9-to-5 and want to do their own thing and take vacation when they want to. You know what I always say? Every day is Friday for me. So blessed to say that. It is such a blessing. So that's what the podcast is pretty much going to be about. Just my overall journey to help many out there with to overcome things that they're going through. Again, to get out of the grinding game, because I did it, you guys. Executive staff level, you guys, I was driving for Walmart and Sam's Club doing orders, making money that way. There are so many things that I can't wait to share with you guys on this new podcast. I am just overwhelmed with gratitude for those who have been supporting. And a lot of it, I'm going to give myself a pat on the back, because like many of you should do for yourselves, because showing yourself grace is so important. So I can't wait to do this journey with you guys with this new podcast, Faith Forward Fearlessly. Look out for me on Fridays. It'll be 6 p.m. Eastern time because I'm in Michigan. And I just can't wait for you guys to join me and see where this takes me even from here. But I know it's nowhere but up, because again, it's Faith Forward Fearlessly podcast by Jenée. In case you didn't catch that in the beginning, I'm Jenée Hudson, and I hope you have a blessed holiday on purpose. Later.